20 years away from home, 10 years fighting in the brutal Trojan War, and another 10 lost at sea battling monsters, witches, and angry gods. This is the Odyssey, humanity's ultimate story of survival. Odysseus was not just a warrior. He was a master strategist who survived using intellect and clever tricks. Today, we're covering his epic 10-year journey back to Ithaca. Hit that subscribe button, and let's set sail. After ending the Trojan War with the Trojan horse, Odysseus set sail with 12 ships and hundreds of men. Their first major disaster came on the island of the Cyclopes, where they were trapped by Polyphemus, a hungry, one-eyed giant who devoured 6 of his men. Using his intelligence, Odysseus tricked the giant, telling him his name was Nobody. After getting Polyphemus drunk, Odysseus and his men blinded him with a heated wooden stake and escaped by clinging under the bellies of sheep. When the blinded giant screamed, "Nobody is killing me," the other Cyclopes ignored him. But as Odysseus sailed away, his pride got the better of him. He shouted his real name. Polyphemus prayed to his father, Poseidon, god of the sea, who cursed Odysseus to lose his men and wander the oceans for years. Poseidon's wrath came quickly. Odysseus secured a leather bag of stormy winds from Aeolus, god of the winds. But right off the coast of home, his greedy crew opened the bag thinking it held gold, blowing them straight back into uncharted waters. Next, giant cannibals destroyed 11 of his 12 ships. The survivors landed on the island of the witch goddess Circe, who turned his men into pigs. Protected by a magic herb from Hermes, Odysseus outsmarted Circe, forced her to restore his crew, and stayed on her island for a year. Before leaving, Circe sent him to the underworld. There, the blind prophet Tiresias gave him a vital warning: do not touch the sacred cattle of the sun god, Helios, or total destruction will follow. Resuming their voyage, Odysseus tied himself to the mast to listen to the deadly sirens safely while his crew plugged their ears with wax. Next, they faced Scylla, a 6-headed monster, and Charybdis, a giant whirlpool. Odysseus chose Scylla, sacrificing 6 men to save the ship. Exhausted, the crew landed on the island of Helios. Starving, the men ignored Odysseus's warnings and slaughtered the sacred cattle. In retaliation, Zeus struck their ship with a lightning bolt, drowning everyone except Odysseus. Washing ashore on Ogygia, Odysseus was trapped for 7 years by the nymph Calypso, who offered him immortality, but his heart belonged to Ithaca. Finally, Zeus ordered her to let him go, and Odysseus built a raft for one last journey. Arriving home after 20 long years, Odysseus found his palace overrun by dozens of arrogant suitors trying to marry his wife Penelope and steal his throne. Disguised as an old beggar with Athena's help, Odysseus entered the palace. Penelope set a challenge. Whoever could string Odysseus's massive bow and shoot an arrow through 12 axe handles would marry her. All the suitors failed. Then, the beggar stepped forward, strung the bow effortlessly, and shot the arrow clean through. Throwing off his disguise, Odysseus and his son Telemachus locked the doors and defeated the suitors, reclaiming his throne and reuniting with Penelope. Odysseus's story remains an incredible epic of endurance, intellect, and the power of home. Which monster or trial was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more mythologies explained. Thanks for watching.